Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm flying out, let's see. I'm flying out the 24th, this Friday. And yes, I'll get there around 7 a.m. My assistant has my schedule. Then we can figure out, all our deals, everything. And I just need someone to be supervising my employees. And, oh, give me 1 second. I'll call you back in like about an hour. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Nicole Landisabal. You can call me Nicole. It's fine. You're gonna be hanging around me a lot. So here, just come and I will explain to you how everything works around here, kind of what I did, and just if you have any questions, let me know. Hey, so don't be nervous. It's just I want you to have a meeting with me first to like get to know me, of course, especially since you're gonna be helping me around here. Just get to know like my workspace. Outside is obviously our employees and the other offices. Um, but here, of course, I run everything, and I just want you to feel comfortable. That is something very important to me. I always want my employees to be happy. Um, so here, let me just start explaining to you how I started everything, what inspired me to be an international business owner, just everything. So basically, um, well, in high school, since I was like in about sophomore year, I realized that my family have always been travelers, and my family's from Colombia, so I've always loved seeing different type of cultures, and I just really loved working, like meeting other people, and I thought that working with different people from all over the world would be something very fun. So for my junior year, I took a lot of AP level courses all throughout high school. I would recommend you to, if you haven't started, start taking AP level courses, honors. I did do enrollment. I started it my junior year, and that's where I was introduced to this class called international intro to international business. I did speech classes, um, economy classes, and I just did things everywhere. And also, I just also, really focused on school, and I did a lot of extracurriculars, which, really put me out there and made me realize and work with people all over the community. And I've always loved volunteering, which made me realize that in one of my classes called New Student Experience in Valencia, it we talked a lot about our future, and that's where I learned my purpose, and it was just something really interesting to me because I did realize that I connected to it a lot, and that would be for me to like help others around the community and make them feel welcomed and comfortable. And I've always been a type of include like I've always loved including people, and I'm a very positive person as well. So I think that like working in a business is very important to always be, happy, and just always look at the positive side of things, because if you're negative, you're going to get a negative outcome. Um so yeah, I love working in a team. I always try to include my team, my staff here, my employees. I always want them intrigued in what they're doing. My assistant, which you will also, I'm sure, be very close with. Um, we will always, try to mentor you in anything. Um, Basically, so as I explained, I did a lot of advanced classes. Then my senior year, I did full-time dual enrollment. I took English classes. I took Intro to Business. I had an internship, just like you. So it's amazing to me because, I see you in me, and it's just kind of, I see me in you. Oops. But yeah, I think it's really cool. And then, so after graduating high school, I went to Miami to FIU, which has an amazing international business program. I definitely recommend it. It's one of the best here in Florida, actually. And then I got my AS in business management, majoring in international business, which I'm assuming is what you're thinking of doing. Then for that, it was about $26,184 the whole 4 years. Um, I if you're trying to get scholarships, make sure that you're always studying for SAT, ACT. Try to like always be above and beyond, of course. For me, what I did is that I started working my sophomore year of summer, and I saved up a lot of money. My parents have always had a saving accounts for me, and just throughout that, we always worked together to kind of, pay for school. Um, and yeah, so I think that if you're definitely wanting to have a future as an international business owner, you're just gonna want to start early. This internship is the one of the best things that you could have done, and I can't wait to teach you everything. Um, yeah, so basically, to get to like where I am now, I think that it took a lot. When I graduated college, I took a year of just traveling, and it was one of the best experiences I've had. I got to meet people all over the world, and I made sure it was business inclined people. I didn't just go to like, obviously, I was touring, but right here, I have this little jar full of keychains of places I've been to all over the world. It's like all filled up. And I'm sure you're gonna love this. You're gonna meet so many new different types of people. And when I came in, I was like in my call with someone that I'm actually working with in France, and it's really amazing. I definitely recommend you to try to learn a different type of language as well. Growing up, my parents are from Colombia, so I do speak Spanish and English, obviously. Um, and I've been learning Portuguese. So I definitely recommend Chinese, though, that if you learn that will take you above and beyond. Um, so yeah, I think definitely that's just kind of what helped me to get where I am now. When I came back from my year of traveling, I started a small business with one of my close friends, and it actually came and like it was extremely successful. And I thought this was a sign for me that this is what I want to do. I enjoyed it a lot, and but I've always wanted to be kind of my own boss, and I decided to go my own ways. She still has the business. I gave it all to her. I help her whenever she wants, of course. But yeah, so now I started this huge firm, as you can tell, and it's been amazing. It's been working really well, and we've been helping people all over. We've been working with so many people, and it's just really life-changing, this experience. And I just hope that here you're gonna, enjoy everything that you learn. You're gonna have to like listen to a lot of phone calls, because since obviously we live here, sometimes we do meetings through FaceTime calls, and it's just talking about a lot of like negotiating. So that's definitely something you're gonna want to master. But it's also honestly a very fun process. Of course, sometimes you're gonna get stressed, but as a business person, and especially if you want to be like a manager and managing your own business firm, you cannot be stubborn. You're gonna want to listen to your employees, to the ideas they say, because of course you're working as a team, and this is always something that you want to work together. You have to be extremely respectful of other people. You have to realize that cultures are different all over the world, and you're gonna want to do your research. To make sure that everything's gonna be fine. You don't want to get on someone's bad side, of course. You need to have a lot of patience, because not everything's always gonna go your way. Great communicating skills, of course. If you can't communicate, you're gonna, crash with a lot of people, especially all over the world. What else? Let's see. You want to have your priorities straight. That's why as I told you, I'm extremely organized. I just make sure if something comes up last minute, but it's more important than, something I might have the next week, of course, I'm going to put this one up. I'm going to do everything I can to, fix it with the other person. And, you just have to manage your time wisely. It's honestly, sometimes it does get tough and stressful, which is why we have our assistant here, but you know, that's fine. She's gonna help us with everything, and hopefully you're gonna be one of those people to help me as well. And yeah, I just hope that throughout this process you're gonna be able to understand what I did. And yeah, I just can't wait for this experience with you. Thank you. Yeah, it was great meeting you.